Do not apologize for calling out your oppressors and all of them that were confederate against you in your downfall. I'm talking to you, my people. Do not apologize for calling out your oppressors and all of them that were confederate in your downfall. All of them had a hand in the downfall of our kingdom in ancient and even in modern times, you guys. They are and always have been confederate against you. You are the one whose spot everyone else is always trying to take. Don't they clock your shit? Learn what it is that you do, copy it, facsimile, repackage the shit, and then try to sell it at an exorbitant price? Right, they hike up the price. They learn what it is that you do. Every invention that you can possibly think of, including the elevator, the escalator, the car, the cell phones that we use, that we have in our hand, the telephone, telegrams, and all of this shit, ironing boards, irons, washing machines, dryers, the filament for the light, all of these things have been invented by our people, and then another group of people or several other groups of people who are in confederacy with each other seek to take these things and make profit off of your creations and give you absolutely no credit. So when I say don't apologize for calling out your oppressors, these people knew damn well that they were in on it. They were confederate. Our book, our holy book, tells us this, and I've actually covered this in videos before. By the way, I would like to encourage you all, take a minute, hop on your Play Store or Apple Play Store or whatever it is, and check out the social media networking app that is called Panther, and that's spelled P-A-N-T-H-R. P-A-N-T-H-R. I will actually be downloading the app to my phone as soon as I get an updated version that can actually install this app, you guys. So once again, I'll reiterate and I'll re-emphasize, don't allow them to, I guess the trending term or the new term today is gaslight you. Don't allow them to make you feel shame for calling their asses out when they wrong you, when they all were confederate against you, when they come in your neighborhoods and they set up their beauty supply shops and at the same time disrespect you, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about, and you know to whom I'm talking to. If you just so happen to be somebody else that stumbled across this video entry, just know that you are in a family discussion. You can either one, sit, listen quietly in the back, or get the fuck out and exit this conversation, because I'm talking to someone in particular, and no, it doesn't matter to me. I don't need a whole bunch of views. I just need to reach who I need to reach. How about that? Have I stated that clear? Okay, no, let me get back to my family. Family, they're going to try every tactic in the book, as they have been doing, even through their religious indoctrination mind control facilities. They make us lower our guard while everybody else gets to swing while our hands are tied behind our back. You get that reference? Meaning, in other words, let me simplify that. Everybody else gets to swing on us while our hands are tied and we don't get to swing back at their ass. So the least I should be able to do is speak out against the injustice and speak out against our oppressors who were confederate against us. They were all confederate. Their kingdoms and their kings knew. Okay? They knew damn well who it was that they were going to target and who they needed to take down. They needed to take down the lion. Okay? They needed to take down the top people who the covenant was given to run and govern the earth and be stewards over the earth, right? And as we've seen, since our kingdom came down, the earth has been in shambles and people have been abusing our resources and our land. So whenever you guys, even out in the open, there's a scripture that says, and it's one of my favorite scriptures, it's the Wisdom of Solomon, which says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors." I've memorized that because I begin to look reflectively over my life and all of the times that I've labored. And these other people, those who oppressed us, made absolutely no account of the things that we did. Did we not work in their plantations, picking cotton without pay? Picking bananas without pay, harvesting rice without pay, chopping sugar cane without pay? Huh? Did they not? Did they not work us without pay from can't see morning till can't see night? Meaning before the sun rose and when the sun set, they gave us no fucking rest. And then they probably made us walk like 20 miles apart for our little shack housing that they gave us, which was probably cold as fuck in the winter times, right? So I don't give a damn about how anyone feels about what it is that I have to say about the discrepancies that have taken place for hundreds of years. And then to add insult to injury, after we've done all of that fucking work for free while getting our backs beaten, while having our babies ripped from our arms and sold on auction blocks, having our family split apart, then having propaganda to dehumanize us, we still had to get up and work for free. And then after all of that, in the so-called modern time and modern era, around the time of the 1940s, 50s, 60s, maybe 70s, and spilling over into the 80s and even 90s, right? Did not the other nations of people come here and reap the benefits and get all of the, as my big brother, Big Judah would say, getting all of the dainties, right? Didn't they take the spoils of war off of our back and didn't do shit to actually help us? No, they brought their asses here and joined up with the same enemy that had been oppressing us for 400 fucking years. So when I tell you, my people, wherever you may rest, even if you're in London, and I see y'all, I see y'all over there in London. Big up to the ones that's been standing up on these boycotts and hair boycotts of these other peoples that extract revenue from our communities and give us nothing back. Big up to you over there. I see you, sisters and brothers. I see you in Brazil and Sao Paulo. Don't think I don't. I see you everywhere. I see you so-called black Palestinians over there surviving, okay? And trying your best to withstand the onslaught that has been coming from them other folks. I'm not going to say their names at this point because that's not the point of this here conversation. It is to encourage you, those of you who have finally had the courage to stand up and call out your oppressors and they raggedy asses and the shit that they've been doing for generations and have not even felt the shame in their heart to say, hey, look, we're going to give these people a tangible payback. We're going to give them their, how about we just give them all of the shit that we stole back? No, it never crossed their minds. They stole all of our fucking gold, and then they got the nerve to say, oh, these impoverished, war against poverty, right? They put the goddamn drugs in our community after they stripped it of our economic basis, right? Did they not burn and loot and pillage and bomb down all of our independent, thriving cities that we built for ourselves? Tulsa, Rosewood, Seneca, right? Those of you who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. This message is for you. Those of you who are still on the fence and unsure, you better make a decision because the time is ticking. Time is running out. Ain't got time to be coddling nobody. And if you guys want to stand over there with them, you better make sure that when that house of cards come tumbling down, you stay the fuck over there with them. Otherwise, stay with your people. Okay? This is a message of love, and sometimes love looks like this. Sometimes love is rough because we're running out of time. If you're standing on a train track, and I use this example every time, if you are standing on a train track and a train is oncoming and it's about to crack your ass, what do you want for me to do? Ask you politely? Could you please, look, I'll give you $5 if you get off that train track before that shit smashes you. No, if I love you and I care about you, I'm going to say, get the fuck off of the train track and drag. I'm going to pull you, yank you off of the shit because I love you and want to see you live. Okay, my people? This is a message of love. This is a message of love. And if you just so happen to be from the other nations of people, then you would understand as well. And if you don't understand, I don't have the time to explain to you because the internet is a very valuable tool if you want to learn what it is that we've been suffering in all lands and amongst all people. Yes, our people are in places like East India. Yes, they are in places like Trinidad, of course, Trinidad, Barbados, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Guyana, Grenada. We're in places like Spain, separate and apart and distinct from the other peoples that are there, by the way. We are in places like Oman. We are in places like Abu Dhabi, Dubai. We're in places like Kuwait, and more than likely we're the oppressed people there, if they haven't tried to mix us in, right? Okay, so once again, do not feel guilty about calling out your oppressors, because they will make you feel guilty. They only want to silence you, because the more that you speak, the more that you show how much of a fucking hypocrite these people have been while they've been criminalizing us. Okay, I'm gonna cut this shit short. Got more to come. Peace out.